You don't look too healthy yourself.
The journey here was long and difficult.
All right, so we have the copper wire going into the puddle, but we need to get him
So
touching the
you're just as
wire,
tired as
or
we
touching the
are.
water
That's called
somehow.
A stalemate, friend.
Because I don't think this is going to work, just turning this
I
on.
do not wish to fight. I have no quarrel with either of you.
So what is this tablecloth going to be?
Feed me,
Push him. If I go near him, watch this. He turns around, he bites my face off.
On this
And that's pretty gruesome.
Human
Maybe I can go up
is
here.
all that will sustain me.
Nothing inside.
Of course it is. That's not gonna happen. Sorry.
I just...
Agreed. We cannot allow.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There
I
need not
plugged
be
up
bloodshed.
this one so that it went over here. Now I turn it on.
That was creatively done.
Yeah. Nice work.
All right. Throw the tablecloth on him. That's actually what I was thinking at the beginning, is like do a sort of a net thing. But yeah, that was a pretty clever solution. What the hell is this thing?
We cannot say for sure.
Aside from Groot.
This creature is from across the void. There are so many that they defy categorization.
It's a ligamental.
A what?
It's made up of ligaments and sinew. It
Oh.
fits.
Very well.
Looked like a tree.
This creature is a ligamental.
He's alive.
Such agony. What manner of pain
He has leaves on
is
him.
this?
About 10,000 volts.
It hurts, unlike anything I've ever experienced.
Please, I got hit by lightning 20 minutes ago. Don't be such a baby.
That stench. It can't be. You, a demon spawn, on this plane?
How can she say that there are so many you can't categorize them? That's like the worst scientist in the world. I don't think she's a scientist. There is a demon inside me, but not anymore. Are you talking to me?
I can sense the corruption within you. Why do you come here to torment me?
There is no demon. I got rid of it.
You are a fool. The corruption lingers.
Creature, you are at our mercy. Return home through the void at once.
You know I cannot. I used all my energy to get here. I will not survive the return journey without food. I must feed on human flesh. In this world,
Of course.
nothing else will sustain me.
See, I wasn't paying attention to everything he was saying while we were trying to figure out the puzzle, so I'm not sure if that was important or not. So we missed a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys heard it. What about the dead bodies inside?
What?
Why not?
That's... Ugh.
They're
Does the
dead.
demon spawn speak true? There is meat inside this building?
Yes. Yes, there is. Slaughtered only hours ago.
Fresh meat. That is perfect. Let me consume my fill, and I will leave you in peace.
I do not think I can do that. It would draw too much attention. The police are bound to notice.
Not to mention the victims inside are innocent. They have families, loved ones. They'll want closure.
I am innocent too, mageling. You summoned me. I merely answered. Would
This
you
is a
kill
choice,
me
isn't
just
it?
for that?
It speaks true, Eli. What is your decision?
Wait, you're putting this on me?
Yes.
I'm not the one that has to cut that thing's throat. I can't decide.
Okay. Let's do it. Feed him or kill him. All right. So there is a poll over there. You guys can type 1 or 2 in the chat, and we can decide if we want to let him feed on the bodies of the people inside the building and then go home, or kill him. So I kind of want to feed him, so I'm going to vote for 1 myself. I'm not sure how much time this gives us, but luckily, when we're alt-tabbed, it kind of pauses. I'm not sure if it'll just let it
magic that brought it here.
keep
The
going.
choice is yours.
You're the one with the sword.
You are the one who summoned it.
You've got seniority.
I kind of want to hear them bicker
Then
for a second.
I delegate this choice to you.
Oh, now you suddenly trust my judgment.
I always do.
You wouldn't let me make toast this morning.
I grew hungry while you bicker.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we're kind of all on the same page here, so we're going to do feed him.
Yes, it is the most practical solution.
Ugh, I'm gonna be sick.
Rise, creature. Eat your fill and be gone.
Unless the Russians are hacking this voting system, I think it's time to feed the demon.
Please be finished.
Yes, I believe I can make the return journey and survive. Thanks be to you, Genchild, Mage, Demon Spawn. I shan't trouble you again.
Whee!
It is done.
Just fell through a
It's
door.
over.
Thank God. Let's get out of here.
Burp.
All in all,
The achievement name.
This was eventful.
Yeah, eventful.
We did fine work this night.
We all did.
Agreed. You showed immense fortitude, especially for one in your situation.
See, this is the only downside to any game where you have to pick your own name. Like, games like Mass Effect, they get around it because the main character is Shepard. It's a military person, they just go by their last name, Shepard. Doesn't matter what your name is, you're always Shepard. But anything else, they have to get around that by calling you something like Demon Spawn, or Hey You, or our newest friend here, stuff like that. That's me, full of fortitude.
Humor. Good. You will need that. Listen closely to me. 1 year has passed since your possession. You're wanted by the police for many violent crimes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but your days as a cop are over.
Indeed.
Rip.
Although you can serve in another way. The demon that infested you, that creature we just defeated, mere taste of what is out there.
And they just keep coming. We need manpower. Look, you saw us in action tonight. It's obvious we need all the help we could get.
Just as it is obvious your old life is gone. But we can help. We can give you a new identity, a new life, a new purpose.
Normally there's a vetting process, but you more than proved yourself tonight.
So, what say you? Will you join us?
So I wonder what this whole intro would be if I picked one of the other backgrounds. It's kind of interesting to think about already. Like we're like 30 minutes into the game and already I'm sitting here going, I wonder what would be different with different choices. And yeah, whenever you make a decision like the one that we just did, I also immediately, I'm curious about what that's going to mean for us in the future. Like, does that guy come back and help us now? I would like to think so. Or he comes back and kills us. I don't know. I don't know if this is a big decision or if they'll just keep hounding me about it. So I'm just going to say, obviously hopeless without me.
Say that again after my powers recharge.
None of us are at full strength. Come, we can find suitable sleeping arrangements back at our headquarters.
Sleeping sounds great. By the way, my name's Eli. This is Mandana.
Welcome to the Unavowed, my friend. Trust me.
We're like the
your life
Avengers.
will never be the same.
Title drop. Ashley, hair, look. Listen. Oh, it's even perfect because this pauses when I go to another window. But listen, watch.
Vine whip me, daddy.
Vine whip me, daddy. It isn't directly Twitch integrated. What I'm doing is I'm doing a poll on the screen whenever we get to a big decision. So it is kind of, but good games will have each choice do something later. I hate when games make you have choices like that, but then do nothing. On that note, I read something that kind of changed my mind on that, because that used to bug me too. A big one being the Telltale like Walking Dead series, and like 90% of your choices there do not matter. Like there are some big ones, I believe, that will change some things, but the majority of stuff doesn't change the outcome of anything. But then I read this one post by somebody talking about how it is not so much of a make your decision to choose what happens, but the story is being kind of unfurled as you make these decisions. And it's part of this telling the story rather than choosing the outcome. And that kind of shifted my viewpoint on those games. I still prefer it when games will have different outcomes for things like that, but it makes me accept the way that it does it just fine. Vine whip me daddy. Almost impossible to make a game have every single choice change the outcome, but they need to do something where the choices don't matter and you just click through them. Well, like I said, it really depends, because in the case of the Telltale games, it really is about the story, and you're telling the story rather than changing the outcome. And I can get behind something like that. Like, it's an interactive story rather than being something where you're like, oh, I get to choose exactly what happens in this. You know, you change what happens through the storytelling of it, but not necessarily a big outcome. I'm just saying that's what kind of helped me accept it and not be as annoyed when games do that. Let's see. Tiny twin bed, small, but you slept like a rock. Do rocks sleep? Faded old poster of a heavy metal band, Axis of Weevil. Framed photograph. You can take it. Old photo of yourself and Vicky in front of your squad car. Hey, look, that's us. Whole pot of espresso just for you. Somehow it's always hot. Outside, you can see the hustle of downtown nightlife on the street below. All right. Oh, good. Oh, it's her. Okay. I was like, oh, good. Another demon already. Sharp little knives dot the surface of this target. Vicious-looking weapons decorate the wall. Oh, do I get to choose my
do not
weapon?
disturb those. It took centuries to arrange them just the way I like them.
Shut up. Plain wood shield.
Please do not disturb those. It took.
Is that going to happen for all of these?
That helmet is cursed. Any warrior who dons it would find their head squeezed until it breaks. I would be wary of touching it.
That's kind of fucked up. While it looks incredibly ancient and is engraved with the indecipherable characters.
Do not even consider it.
She had... Oh, they did... That creature did call her a djinn. So she's kind of like a genie sort of thing.
Please do not disturb them. It took...
Okay, fine. Fine. A door to study. It's just a door to study. Don't worry, guys. It's not a door to actually walk through. I'm funny. Oh, who's this guy? An impossibly old, impossibly muscled, and impossibly blue man gazes into the fire. Ship in a bottle hangs in place of honor above the door. It's a pirate ship. Colorful painting of a mother and a child. More pirates. Blue-green crystal glowing with a mysterious inner light. Let's talk to the blue man.
Oh, you're the new one, aren't you?
It's either this or get arrested. You're blue.
No, I am Kalash. I am a djinn of the ancient kingdom, and I run this branch of the Unavowed. And you? You were possessed. How'd you let that happen?
There's a book. I touched it. think I wanted to be possessed.
Picked up that book, didn't you? Exercised that precious free will of yours? Yes, as I thought. In my day, even a newborn babe had wits enough to leave books of demonic evil alone.
Listen here,
Mundanes
bitch.
Today don't know
Blue
they're born.
bitch.
The world has gotten soft. Needs toughening up. How tough are you, new girl?
I want to take a second here to appreciate the background, like the ambient music. It like falls into that category of being that perfect, subtle, just ambient music instead of being in your face. It's not too noisy, it's not too attention grabbing, it's very relaxing and sets the mood. I like it. Stopped that monster in the alley. Got hit by lightning yesterday, several times.
The demon inside you took the brunt of that. You don't have a scar on you. No, no. You have yet to experience your true crucible, but it will come. Oh yes, it will come. At any rate, we have much to discuss and much to do. Settle in, talk to the others, get the lay of the land. I will call our meeting when you are ready.
Just
What is...
Can we talk about the
I might know
Unavowed?
a thing or two about that.
What does the Unavowed
We're the
do?
wall against the darkness, the protectors of the mundane world. We might not be what we once were, but we are here, and that is all that matters.
Alright, how come I've never heard of them?
That's gratitude for you. Used to be, you mundanes would beg us for help if a cat looked at you funny. But yes, I won't deny it. Supernatural threats became fewer and further between over the last century. There was little reason for mundanes to think of us at all. But things have changed.
How long have they been
Nobody
around?
knows for sure. Not even I. But this branch is exactly 393 years old. I know because I founded it.
Oops. I should
As
go.
you were.
Let's check out the rest of this
I gave
house.
you permission to leave.
Oh, you little cock. What a little bitch. That's another thing that I really appreciate when games implement. When in most point-and-click adventure games, there's a lot of walking involved, like this, from room to room, screen to screen. And usually, you're backtracking, you're going back and forth, doing a bunch of different things. And so when you're doing that, you have to actually take the time to walk across each screen. But in the good ones, you can double-click and exit, and it'll automatically do it. So you don't have to wait for that walking animation to go all the way across the screen. Let's go back down. So this is pretty early in the game. Yeah, we're about 30, maybe 40 minutes into the game. I would like to say we're just past the intro. Like, that's what it feels like, but I haven't played, so we just met the main characters, is what I'm assuming is the main characters, and then we got to the hideout, and here we are. Oh look, fireballs. Pigeon photo. I'm all about the birds. Oh, look, it's Eli and Mandala. Wait, are they married or something? Beckett. Old photo of Eli and a woman in a wedding dress. That doesn't look like Mandala, does it? Mandala has darker skin. That looks like her. Kind of. Some precisely calculated fireball trajectories. Let's look at all these other pictures. Just walking the way of the fireballs. Alright, let's talk to Eli. Not a single mark on Eli's fingers or hat.
Hey! Don't surprise a fire mage like that. Bad idea. Anyway, hi. You settling in okay?
place is pretty cool. You're throwing fire.
You noticed? Yeah, I like to do this in my spare time. Keeps me sharp. But seriously, it took me a while to get used to this stuff. It's not gonna happen for you overnight.
So what are my powers?
You'll
I'm
get
kind of
there faster
excited.
than you think. Anyway, I'm sure you want to walk around. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Actually, I just got done doing that. Can I ask you a few
don't see why
questions? About last night. Oh, actually, ask you about a photo on my wall. There was a picture of me and my old partner on there.
You too, huh? Wasn't long after I joined up that my first photo appeared. Scared the hell out of me. It's something to do with this building. It wants you to remember who you are, who you were. Don't think about it too hard. I've been here 50 years and I still don't know how it works.
Can I ask about the pictures on your
Look,
walls?
I really wanted to get some practice in. Maybe next time.
Alright, then let's ask about last night.
You had time to process it? I know I have. To be honest, I'm just glad the exorcism worked. Took 4 days of concentration to prepare that spell. I gave it everything I had.
4 days?
Well, yeah. When you deal with demons, you don't leave anything to chance. Not to mention lightning. If I hadn't prepared, it could have fried you. Not to mention me. I just wish I hadn't summoned that thing.
I wonder how that
I know
even
the
worked.
creature was technically blameless, but I'm still not sure we made the right call. Still, I suppose it's too late now.
Okay, and if you weren't here for that, we just so the gist of it is that I was possessed by a demon. That's how the game started. I was somebody that was possessed. And this guy exorcised the demon. Exorcised the demon. And in doing so, apparently he accidentally summoned some other creature. And so the creature came and he was like, "What do you want? You summoned me." And I electrocuted it, and we made a choice. We voted on a choice. And the choices were either let him feed on some dead people that were already dead but inside the building, or kill him. And we decided to let him feed and go back. So he's saying that he's not sure if that was the right choice. Box was too big for your car. Oh no.
You had time to be. I just.
This is going through the same thing. Curious about yourself.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we should know each other. Ask away.
So you're a wizard?
Never use the word wizard. It's a social faux pas or something. I'm a mage with a capital M. The capital is also important. At least that's what the books tell me. I never actually met another mage to find out.
Doesn't that fire hurt?
Nope, kind of tingles, but that's it. It's kind of like playing with light, at least when it touches my flesh. Clothes, though, I can burn them clear off and I won't even notice. Took about a decade and a dozen indecent exposure arrests before I managed to make my clothes fireproof.
Why do you live down
Why do you
here?
think? Fire mage here. I could easily burn this place to the ground if I'm not careful. I needed a place to practice, and a room insulated with stone was the obvious choice. Besides, I don't feel the cold, so it's quite cozy down here.
Fair enough. Let's talk about someone else.
Right.
I'll just leave you to it. Should I talk with her? She's gonna say she's busy.
You are awake. Did you sleep well?
No. I don't know why I keep thinking that this lady's gonna be a bitch. She's probably a very nice lady. We shouldn't make assumptions. You just came out of a bottle. Oh yeah, this, when we first entered the screen, she came out of this bottle right here, in like smoke form, and then landed here.
This astonishes you, after all you experienced. I suppose I should have seen this coming. Introduction to the supernatural world can often have unpredictable effects on the mundane mind. It may take some time for you to process it all.
I think I'm starting to get offended by being called mundane all the time. Is this what it feels like to be called a muggle in Harry Potter? Who are you calling mundane?
Forgive the term. No insult is intended, I assure you. After your actions last night, the word mundane hardly applies to you.
Damn straight.
You are going to make this transition just fine. And this is good, because there is so little time to waste. My father Kalash is waiting to speak to you in the room beyond the red drapes. When you are ready, seek him out. In the meantime,
Kalash is her
relax
daddy.
and explore the facility. I will be here if you have any questions.
I wonder if she's half human, and that's why she's not blue.
Yes?
There's a photo of me in my room. Who put it there? Let's see what she says about the place.
I do not know. I am not being facetious. I honestly do not know. This building has housed many agents over the centuries, and they too have been given gifts. Photographs and portraits of loved ones, precious possessions long since lost. We do not question it. We merely accept it.
Why wouldn't you question that shit? I would be questioning the hell out of it. About last night.
Yes. You gave us quite the chase. We know nothing about the demon that was inside you, but it was a wily thing.
Wish I could remember.
Be grateful that you cannot. It was taunting us, dancing just out of our reach, slaughtering whomever it could. But we got it in the end. Regardless of what happens next, we stopped it. We can all take comfort in that.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Let's go talk to Daddy. Father, not Daddy. Fair enough. Important distinction, right? Vine whip me, Daddy. That's your face.
Vine whip me, Daddy.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Call the meeting.
Indeed. The time for waiting is past.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit she doesn't look like much, but we'll see what this life makes of her.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Neopets.
Most of us,
No, wait.
Mage Beckett.
That's something different.
Most of us.
Right here, you know.
I am aware of that. I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident. I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you let it feed on human corpses. What
Oops,
will the
that was us.
mundane authorities think when they find tooth marks on the victims?
The creature was both a danger and an innocent. We reached a compromise. That is all.
We'll be the ones compromised if the two of you aren't more careful.
Don't blame them. It was my idea. Yeah, I'm gonna fess up. I told him to. Whatever. He's gonna say, hold on. He's gonna say that it's still their fault because they let the decision fall on me when they should have known better, or something like that. I'm just a mundane.
That may be, but you had no authority over them. It was their choice to make.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Yes, you let the demon escape. Your mission was a failure.
He saved me. I wouldn't call that a failure. He's gonna be like, don't fucking care about you, bitch.
Saving you was a side objective, nothing more.
Saving people isn't a side objective, sir.
And how many might now die because you let the demon escape?
I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next.
Really liking this music.
Your next mission.
Ooh. All right, my first mission. Yeah, instead of being like a side chick or anything like that, I'm a side objective. I think if I pipe up, he's just gonna be like, not you, dumb bitch.